Okay, we're going to need to learn some moves here. Daria Berenato, better known as the WWE's Sonya Deville, is famous for being fierce in the wrestling ring.
Yeah, especially with those moves. But now this total diva is making her most courageous stand ever, coming out as the first gay female wrestler. And Daria, you've got to feel incredibly proud. It's so hard to come out in the first place and then have such a huge audience.
Yeah, I had a very unorthodox coming out story. I came out on Tough Enough, which is a reality show that I tried out for to get into WWE. And the first question they asked me on this on-camera kind of interview was, are you in a relationship? Which for anybody else, it's a really simple question. I could have been nailed with so many harder questions.
Yeah.
But for me, not being openly gay at the time and having a girlfriend, that was the question that stopped me in my tracks. And I was like, and all I thought was, oh my God, if I lie and say I'm single on national television right now, my girlfriend's going to kill me when I get home. So I guess I should tell the truth. So yeah, it's been a crazy whirlwind, but that was 4 years ago. And here I am now 4 years later, not only comfortable with who I am and my sexuality, but able to hopefully be a voice for people that don't have one yet.
Did you feel like at the time when you did that, you were going to get backlash, or were you just...
100%. I was scared. I didn't know what it meant. I was naive to the fact that people were accepting of me, and that's why I didn't come out, because I was scared. Yeah. And so right away I was like, oh my God, that might have hurt my chances of getting on the show, because it was in the preliminaries, so I wasn't on the show yet. But I was wrong, and it ended up being one of the greatest experiences ever. And
what's the response? Because, I mean, you guys have a lot of people who come out to your matches. Like, do people come up to you now? And
yeah, it's really cool when I do meet and greets or signings and stuff like that. I do have a really big LGBTQ fan base, because obviously they are proud to see me as a voice for them. So my line will consist of a lot of that, and it makes me so happy, because it's like, wow, here's these, it's a lot of 15, 16, 17-year-old kids who are looking up to me and hopefully feeling strength in unity with me. So that's something I needed at that age. So it's cool to be doing that for someone.
What do you feel like your mission is right now? Or do you feel like maybe you're different now because of that, and you feel proud to just be a role model?
Yeah, my goal is just to be the best wrestler I can be and be the best role model I can be.
Yeah, well, you guys have a lot of big stuff coming up with the WWE. Fox now, you're going to be on Fox. That's huge.
That's huge.
So WWE will now be on Fridays and on Fox.
Wow.
So from 8 to 10, I think. So it's like a huge primetime slot on a major network. It'll be really great for the WWE. My first season on Total Divas.
And Ronda's also joining the cast now.
Ronda Rousey is on the cast. We have a little exchange of words,
Yeah.
I was the first female MMA fighter to be part of WWE, and then Ronda came along. So, yeah, it's a fun season, and my first season, so I put it all out there, the good, the bad, and the ugly, so I'm excited to share it with everyone.
Your obsession with donuts, I gotta ask you. I'm a donut person, so what?
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so I gotta know what this obsession is.
Okay, so Mandy, my tag team partner / best friend, and myself, we are foodies. We love food in general. And ever since we were roommates in NXT and training together and on Tough Enough together, we would go to Krispy Kreme in Orlando when the light was on.
No, you don't go to Krispy Kreme.
Yes. And you guys can too.
And they're really warm.
Yes. It's all about balance, and that's our motto. And so we were eating donuts, and we were being silly, and we had the donut hats on our head, and we were dancing outside of Krispy Kreme. We posted it on our Instagram. This is 3 years ago. And people went crazy. They got to see a different side to us. And so when we got called up to SmackDown and Raw, we were like, we're on the road every week in a different state. Why don't we try donuts everywhere we go and make a YouTube video about it? And so it just took off, and now we have our Demandees.com merchandise line, and we're coming out soon with Demandees donuts that will be sold online.
That is fantastic. Okay, are you doing like the sweet donut or like the savory donut? You know how they're putting bacon and like meat and stuff?
Maple bacon is one of my favorite. Peanut butter bacon is something I've dabbled with.
We gotta talk.
We will. You've got to help our viewers. The best donut spot here.
Yes.
Okay. Real quick, again. California.
That's tough. I've done Randy's. I've done Maria Menounos. My friend actually took me to a hole in the wall in the valley. Oh, I forget the name of it. You got to go to Demandees YouTube and check that one out.
Check it out. And you can also catch the WDE Friday nights on Fox and the new season of Total Divas Tuesday nights at 10 on E!